A former cabinet minister and parliamentarian is reflecting on his role in helping to usher in an independent Bahamas. He spoke to ZNS News about that moment in Bahamian history.
At the age of 31, I became the Member of Parliament during the 1972 election. And after the election was over, which was really, the election issue was hinged on independence for the Bahamas. And the election was over. The PLP won by a landslide on that issue in 1972. And I was invited by the then Prime Minister, late Sir Lyndon Pindling, to be a part of the official delegation to the Independence Conference in London in 1972. I was elated because out of the number of members of Parliament that were elected, I was one of the youngest members of Parliament. The official delegation consisted of 16 persons. Out of the 16, I think there's only 5 or 6 of us who are still alive. Sir Arthur Foulkes, Sir Arthur Hanna, Sir Orville Turnquest, the Honourable Loftus Roker, the Honourable George Smith, and myself. The rest of them have departed and gone on to their reward. The main objective was to secure independence for the Bahamas. This was not a if or maybe. The people of the Bahamas had voted on that issue to begin the creation and the building of a new Bahamas, the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And of course, we were advised by the British at that time, your communication, your education, and mobilization of your people is going to be important to be able to communicate with the outside world. The financial aspect, the banking, and the tourism, and other key factors have made the Bahamas one of the envy of the world when it comes to small developing countries. We have less than 500,000 people, and we live at a very high standard. And we all should be proud to be Bahamians. And it all began with the independent movement. We need persons in an independent nation who will have independent ideas, independent foresight, to be willing to continue to keep the faith, right? To work hard and to try and stabilize those things which we would need when we come on hard times like we face even today. So the Bahamas overall, I'm proud to be a Bahamian, and whether it's under a PLP government or F&M government, any other government, if we continue the path that we've all gone, that all governments have brought us in the past 47 years, I believe we're on the right track. And I'd just like to make a shout out to my colleagues and to wish them all the best and trust that they're enjoying good health on this 47th anniversary of our Bahamas. Yeah, and to wish those who are now in charge in the country to realize that they have inherited, they are inheritors of what was done back then. The foundation was laid and nobody could change that. It's left now for present and future Bahamians to build on the foundation that was laid. And I trust that they build well.